will always remember the shock, the sorrow, and most importantly, the lives lost.
It started off pretty much like you'd expect for a day like this. Flags were at half-mast, and people paused for a moment of silence. But things veered off course when reporters asked Justice Minister Brad Johns whether he agreed with the assertion of the Mass Casualty Commission that intimate partner violence is an epidemic.
No, I don't, because I think that an epidemic is, you're seeing it everywhere all the time. I don't think that's the case. I think, personally, I think that this was an issue and is an issue, but, academic, or thank you. No, I don't.
Less than 10 minutes after Johns made those comments, Premier Houston was back on the video screen from Pictou County to rebut his justice minister.
I heard the comments earlier from the Minister of Justice and Education. I want to be very clear about this government's position on domestic violence. The Minister of Justice will be issuing an apology, but more than anything, I want the families to know that we will be moving forward with the recommendations in a way that honors them. They are foremost in our thoughts.
Houston said he'd be talking to Johns, but he refused to answer questions about what that conversation might be like. But the opposition leader said they know how that conversation should go.
Considering this is the anniversary of the Portapique massacre, his comments are pretty disgusting. An apology isn't enough. I think if we have a Minister of Justice that doesn't think that domestic violence and gender-based violence is a major concern in this province, he should resign or be removed from that post.
I think given Mr. John's comments today on the anniversary of Portapique, it is abundantly clear that he needs to resign from the post of Minister of Justice and Attorney General.
By late this afternoon, Johns did issue an apology, which read in part, "The pervasiveness of domestic violence and the harm it causes in our communities is not something that should ever be minimized, and I am truly sorry that my words did so. This government, my department, and I agree that domestic violence is an epidemic." Blair Rhodes, CBC News, Halifax.